Okay, now I've made all the voids which you can see here. And one thing I want to tell you is that just in case if you have problems replicating, uh, you can delete the reference plane, because sometimes it's the modeling tool, the modeling element, maybe the void or solid, it's going to stick to the reference plane. So I deleted this reference plane because otherwise it was not going, for some reason it was not going in this direction. So it was just sticking in this axis. So I deleted it and then it was easy. Another thing is, just control is how you can select multiple of these. And then if I want one more line, I can go CO and move in. Okay. Again, we are modeling Mangalore tiles. I'm going to create the reference plane that I deleted from here somewhere. But to call it RP1, simple. And I will go to south, and I will maybe I'll delete this whole thing. No, it's fine. Okay. I will set, so I'll go to create and I'll set the reference plane, my drawing plane, as RP1, and I'll also show it. So it's, yeah, shown. Now I'll focus on this one and then we can replicate. So create, and this is again an extrusion. So extrusion, and what I will do is I will make something like this. One tile facing downward, one tile facing upward. I'll make a circle here, and this is a very rough drawing. You can make it more detailed, that's totally up to you, but I'm just making it simple. And I'll use split element, split it, this part, and again split element, the shortcut is SL, split it here and here. This, now this nice, I will create a small offset for the thickness. Again, I'll go with 4 mm, and this is it. I'll pull back, make a proper fillet, close it, and one last thing which I like to do is have a tiny sort of a fillet radius. So I'll go here, go to radius, do not forget this radius, maybe 2 mm or 1 mm, and which gives me these nice curves. Okay, once this is done, I want to have 450s, fine 450s as my extrusion, which is the length of the tile, and I'll put material here as again earth. That's what I'm calling terracotta or clay, and click OK. Another thing I'll do is I'll mirror this. I'll create a mirror. So what I'll do is I will press escape. We're still in the create extrusion mode. Select all of this and use the mirror. It says pick axis. I'll just pick uh, this as an axis, and it says highlighted lines overlap. Lines may not form closed loops. Great. So what I'll do is I'll just delete these lines which are overlapping. I know this sounds like a little rough, but it's okay. I mean, we are not really concerned about what happens in here. So this is our mirrored double Mangalore tiles, and I'll click OK. Let's see what happens. Right now we have, let's see how it looks in 3D. This is how it looks in 3D. We can also see how it looks with hidden lines. Kind of looks like this. Nothing too detailed, but yeah. You can also, just like I did for these tiny little extrusions, you can always model extra, and so that it looks a little nice. What we can do is we can actually do that. I'll double click on it, and I can have an offset OF. Delete that, delete this, delete this, delete this, and this. Just make it a little again, this is not accurate modeling, just to be clear. but I am doing what I can to just show that it looks really nice if you put in a little more effort. I'll just make my point now here is to just make a loop and here. Okay, I'll let it remain sharp, and if I click this, this looks a little better, and this is shaded. So this is my Mangalore tile roof. Now again, same thing. I'll go to my south and I'll start replicating. This was 300, so CO, and then 300, and so on and so forth. They are, and I can go to the west side, and this happens, but that's okay. I will. How do I select all of this? If I select one, 3D may only one will be selected. So west, if I just need to go in the other axis, I will. This will also not work. Let's say if this works, always go to filter and see what's happening. You will have 20 flows. I don't think you're looking for that. Go to level 1, and you can select by holding shift all of these. Okay, or you can do this, select them. However, how many you have made. Go to west side. This is there, and now what I have here is a spacing of 550. So CO, and so again, this is what I was talking about. It doesn't let me move on this direction, so what I'll do is I will delete the reference plane. Go again here in the level, hold control, select all these three. Uh, when it's a flows, it's basically three materials. Go to west, go to CO, and start replicating. My spacing is 550 and 550, so on and so forth. Okay. If you want to look how it looks in 3D, this is how it looks in 3D, and pretty nice that way. And now you know how to fill in the entire thing. This is how the other segment looks.